Yeah, 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 yeah. Boy. Yeah. Welcome again, everyone. This is Codus Rich. Welcome to the Big Icon. Yeah. So today we're gonna talk about to everyone, but especially to the woman. If you're cooking for your man, okay. If you are cooking for your man, right? What? Because listen, you need to make sure your man always in a good position. In a good condition, to make you feel good in everything. You need to also be more sensitive when it comes to your man's health. You understand, so that the man can also you understand, be happy and maybe go on. So it's all about relationship, personal life, and then men's health, women's health, and so on. So me, as I'm saying, listen, I'm going to talk about music, everything, but mostly when a man cannot satisfy the wife or the girlfriend, or if the woman cannot satisfy the man, these things are a whole lot of things that is going on. So I think mostly in West Africa we have a more of combination of things that will make a man, work well in bed as well. So don't worry, you'll be hearing more of things like this. Okay, we're not going to talk about negatives or negative things all the time, but yeah, we say it if there is a need to talk about it. So today I'm talking about three I have in my hand four things. They're supposed to be five, but I've got only four here, but I'll tell you about the other one. So number one, no, and before we go ahead, this is for people beyond 18 years and above. I'm talking to both men and women, because mostly the woman will cook for the husband. You understand? So I'm just saying, so that the woman, when you are preparing something for your man, you know the combination. So onion, fresh tomatoes, fresh chilies or pepper, fresh ginger, and then garlic. So five. What you need to do is you cut these things into very small pieces. Okay, it does not mean that you need to use a whole bigger one. No, no be so. What you go do be say, but I know say most of my African you see that side of Africa, they will know about it. So here in South Africa, I think it's time. Well, I know. I think most. I even spoke to some South Africans. Most of my brothers, they know what you need to do. You cut this onion. You can use half of it, right? Cut them just pieces. Slice them small. Okay. Wash it nicely. You cut this one. The seeds are not okay for you to swallow it. Cut them nicely. Take the seed out. Wash it, and then the tomatoes also cut them small. I think we call it salsa in South Africa. Salsa in South Africa. When you go to the food vendors, you see those ones in container when they sell the pap. Yeah, we call it salsa. They cut this onion, the tomatoes, and everything all together. But I think people are just eating it in the mix. They mix it with so many things. They don't know the use of it. Yeah. So these three things, you cut them pieces. The chilies, if possible, you can also take out the seed, because as I'm saying, the seeds are not good, because you are not going to be able to chew them into pieces, and it's not cool if you swallow the seed. Please, first of all, I'm not a doctor. The blood types are different. What may work for me may not work for you. If you are allergic to any of this, please don't try it, so that you don't come and say there's a guy with a big head walking around the internet telling me to do this, and now look at me now, what is happening to me. Please, I beg go consult your doctor before you eat chili. If the chili is bad for you, consult your doctor before you eat ginger. If ginger is bad for you, consult your doctor first before you eat fresh tomato if it's bad for you. consult your doctor for onion if it's bad for you. The same as the invisible garlic that I have here, the same. So I'm not a doctor, I'm not a physician, I'm not a professor, I'm not in any of the labs. Alright, good. So please, I'm not a doctor, and none of these things are also be verified by any doctor. But I'm just saying, if you cut these things, all of them fresh, right? You cut them nicely. If you last salt, just sprinkle a little bit. You understand? You just sprinkle us. Fine. Just put a little bit of salt, okay, on it nicely. So what you can do, if you cut them like this, no need for you to put mayo and those kind of things. It's fresh like this. Is fresh. You can boil, you can fry meat, you can fry fish, you can fry chicken, okay, in your own way, how you want it. And you see the way it is like this, just dry like that, you may think it's not okay. You eat by chewing this the onion and the fresh tomatoes every day. Like, I mean, once you can do that 2 or 3 times in a week. It's nice, bruh. Listen, if you eat this with pap, okay, pap, nice. And that's I'm glad South Africans we know, my brothers, they know. We already call it salsa, but don't mix it with a whole lot of things. Eat it fresh like this, put a bit salt on it. Then sometimes, you know what you can do, just boil eggs, maybe 2 eggs or 3 eggs, and then cut the onions like this, right? Put a bit salt on it, and then you eat with this. Listen, I'm being honest with you. As a man, if your woman cooks for you all the time and she don't give you such fresh things like the onion and those kind of things, listen, you will be weak down there. She will go outside to get it stronger down there from somewhere. So a woman, if you also find out your man is weak in bed, as I'm saying, I'm not doctor, try to practice all these things. Make sure your man eats garlic. The garlic and this tomato fresh, cut them nicely. Sometimes just make some chicken nicely, make some beef, you know, make it nicely. Don't put so many sauces, all those things, and too much, and then give him this one. Let him be eating. Listen, I'm being honest with you. You will be happy. So when we're talking about men's health all the time, you understand? These things plays a lot. All right. And then also, let me show you one thing. You see, this is avocado. All right. This avocado, you can also put some in it, and also makes you more fertile as a man. So women, please feed your husband with good things so that they can stand well and then make it good. There are some fruits that I'll do the video later also as well, and I'll tell you about it. If you're allergic to avocado, please don't do it. I'm not your doctor. I'm just concerning about my big head. I'm fine. Yeah, so avocado can also make your man very fertile and then gather more bullets as well. So these things can make your men get more bullets. So me as a woman, if you love your husband, always make sure that he's okay in bed, he's strong in bed, healthy, walking around fine. Use these things that I gave you. Don't forget, it's onion, fresh tomatoes, fresh chilies, fresh ginger, and then the garlic. As I'm saying, the garlic is what you can do. Also, sometimes the woman you must force, that thing smells bad. You must force your husband. Avocado is also nice. So women, try to make sure find out if your husband or your boyfriend is very weak in bed. Make him stronger. Mostly let him eat the fresh of the veggies. Those veggies can make a man strong. All right, do this. Cut them nicely, wash them nicely, make some meat, make some fish, and then put a bit of salt on it. Give it to him to eat. Sometimes you don't need to add food, pap or anything. Just the meat, the chicken, could be turkey. I mean anything. Take you anything. Cut the onions, all these things. Cut them nicely, wash them, put a bit salt on it. Okay, and then you give it to your husband or your boyfriend to be chewing it. Alright, don't need to add too much starch. Sometimes just give him like that. If you do this thing continuously for some time, trust me, your man is going to be happy, and you guys also, you must do it. Yeah, so do this, it's going to work well. So this is very healthy. All right, it's really healthy. Also, thank you. Invest in avocado, invest in veggies, fresh veggies. They are very, very good for you. Yeah, don't go without subscribing to my channel. I'll be saying it all the time. Show me love whilst I'm still around. Don't wait till when I'm gone. Then you come and say, oh, I love you. Please subscribe for more videos and more.